Welcome back to the channel. Today's journey is part of the Feminine Blueprint, where we explore how women build themselves quietly, intentionally, and without urgency. This isn't about starting over. It's about becoming more aligned. Well. We have successfully crossed over into the new year. And here we are with the Feminine Blueprint. Welcome back to the channel. Today's transmission: high functioning isn't the flex you think it is. You see, high functioning has been romanticized for so long that most women don't even question it anymore. Being the one who holds everything together, being the reliable one, the competent one, the calm one, the one who can handle it. That role gets praised, gets rewarded, and it gets confused with power. But high functioning is not the flex that people really think it is. In fact, for many women, it is the quietest form of self-abandonment there is. And today, I want to talk about why. Not in a motivational rah-rah, not in a fix yourself kind of way, but I want to break it down to you in a structural way. Because in this series, the Feminine Blueprint is not about becoming better. It's about becoming self-led. And the first illusion that has to go is the idea that high functioning automatically means you're aligned. Because it does not. I want to break down what high functioning really means. High functioning is simply how you operate under a load. Insert whatever that load is. That's it. That's the premise. That's the thing. It doesn't mean you're fulfilled or regulated. It does not mean that you're sovereign. And it does not mean that you're choosing. It means that you can cope differently. See, most high-functioning women learned this early. They learned to stay composed, read the room, anticipate needs, manage emotions, often other people's. Sound familiar? Solve problems before they become visible. Not because they were powerful, but because it was safer to do so. High functioning develops in environments where chaos was present. Responsibility was uneven. Emotional expression that was rewarded. Or competence became the currency for belonging. So the nervous system adapts. I'll handle it. I'll manage it. I'll make it work. That skill is incredibly impressive, but it's not neutral. Because over time, high functioning stops becoming a skill and it starts becoming an identity. And that's where the trouble begins. Why high functioning gets mislabeled as strength? Here's the part that nobody likes to talk about out loud. High functioning women are often praised because they make systems comfortable. They absorb pressure. They stabilize the chaos. They compensate for other people's dysfunction. They keep things moving without asking for structural change. That looks like strength from the outside. But inside, chronic vigilance, keeping your head on a swivel, emotional fatigue, low-grade resentment, difficulty resting without guilt, a constant sense of, I cannot afford to drop the ball. That, my dear, is not power. That's load bearing. And load bearing women get rewarded just enough to keep carrying the weight, but rarely enough to stop. High functioning is valued because it protects the status quo. It doesn't challenge systems. It doesn't disrupt the dynamics. It doesn't require redistribution of responsibility. It just quietly absorbs, which is why so many high-functioning women feel stuck, even when their lives look successful on paper. You see, there's a cost of staying high-functioning for too long. When high-functioning becomes your default mode, several things start to erode. First of those things is self-trust, because you stop asking what you want and start asking what needs to be handled. The second, discernment. Everything feels urgent. Everything feels necessary. It feels like it's yours to manage. Number 3, desire. Not motivational desire, but the ability to want something for yourself without justifying it. Number 4, rest. Not sleep, rest. The kind of rest where you're not bracing for the next task. And eventually, the most dangerous thing erodes. Your choice. High-functioning women don't always choose their lives, they maintain them. And maintenance is not leadership. Which brings us to the most important distinction in this series. High-functioning versus self-led. High-functioning is reactive. Self-led is intentional. High-functioning asks, what needs to be handled right now? Self-leadership says, what am I actually responsible for? And what am I not? High-functioning adapts to pressure. Self-leadership restructures that pressure. High-functioning keeps things going. Self-leadership decides whether they should continue it at all. This is why so many high-functioning women feel disoriented when they start slowing down, because slowing down reveals something uncomfortable. They've been operating without a blueprint of their own. They've been executing but not commanding, and that is not failure. That's a moment of awareness. I want to tell you why this series starts here. I started the Feminine Blueprint here on purpose. Because before boundaries, before embodiment, before authority, we have to dismantle the lie that being high functioning equals being aligned, because it does not. High functioning can coexist with misaligned relationships, unexamined obligations, chronic overavailability, emotional overexertion, lives that look impressive but feel very, very hollow. This series is not here to strip you of your competence. It's here to ask a more dangerous question. Who would you be if you stopped proving you could handle everything? See, that question scares people because high functioning feels like safety. But safety without choice is just another form of containment. Now, if this message here unsettled you a little bit, it's intentional. Orientation is not supposed to be comfortable. In the next episodes of this series, we're going to talk about self-trust, emotional regulation, boundaries that actually hold, unavailability as a strategy, and what it means to operate from authority instead of reaction. But none of that matters if you're still confusing endurance with power. High functioning got you here, but it will not take you where you're going. That requires leadership. And leadership starts with seeing clearly. We'll continue next Wednesday. Talk to you soon. This is a Feminine Blueprint. If you're building with intention, like this video, share it, and follow here on YouTube. Subscribe to stay connected. Explore the Unveil container if you're ready for deeper work. And join me on Substack for extended insight beyond the videos.